This is George Rodgers Park in Lake Oswego, Oregon, and I came to visit the park not just to check out the unique landmark that stands near the banks of the Willamette River, but to check out the unique history this spot along the river has throughout both Native and American history. Today, Lake Oswego is known as the major Portland area suburb with lots of higher class houses around the man-made Oswego Lake and the surrounding hills. Yet at one point, the area was deemed as the future Pittsburgh of the West. So here we are. Here is the original blast furnace. It's pretty tall, like about 3 stories tall, and it's the oldest standing blast furnace west of the Rocky Mountains from about 1860 something. Pretty cool. This is a large blast furnace that was used for smelting. It was the centerpiece of the Oregon Iron Company, who chose this spot due to its proximity to water, iron ore in the bedrock and the surrounding hills, as well as the trees to be used for charcoal. The Oregon Iron Company was founded in 1865 by a group of investors led by William S. Ladd, who took over as president to help steer the project. Ladd was an entrepreneur, businessman, and political figure. Born on the East Coast in Vermont, he sailed to the West Coast in the 1950s. After arriving to San Francisco and feeling limited in his opportunities there, he traveled to Oregon. He worked hard and made friends and connections that were important in growing Portland's early days. Ladd served as Portland's mayor twice in the 1850s. Between his connections and the businesses he created, Ladd quickly found success and became a very powerful investor in Oregon. According to people that knew him, he was conservative with his money and how he spent it, but when he saw potential in projects or businesses, he was often generous and supportive. Ladd saw the potential with the iron project, believing that supplying iron would help the Portland area grow by attracting trade and businesses, much like Pittsburgh had the decades before in Pennsylvania. The design of the blast furnace was made by a British stonemason and modeled after a similar furnace in Lime Rock, Connecticut. Despite William Ladd's experience in business and helping Portland grow, the company's lack of experience in the iron industry quickly halted progress. The little production they had in the first few years was stopped by water rights disputes along the local Sucker Creek. It wasn't until 1882, over 20 years after the original project was founded, when Simeon Reed came along and reincorporated the company as the Oregon Iron and Steel Company, with Ladd and others providing financial backing. Reed was a well-known businessman and entrepreneur, with Reed College in Portland and the town of Reedsville, Oregon, named after him. With his direction, they found the right partners to make it happen. It was then when iron production boomed. They built another smelter downriver, and the local town of Oswego quickly grew around it. Production, however, was short-lived, as a U.S. economy crash in 1883 halted the iron production, and lack of financial stability and need for iron dropped, dooming the project for good. All wasn't lost, however. The company found itself with thousands of acres of land. Ladd's son, William W. Ladd, founded a real estate company to help make the dying town a more prosperous place. This helped convert Sucker Lake into a more prestigious Oswego Lake, which helped grow to become a higher class city of over 40,000 people that exists today. There are some other notable moments in history from this area. Thanks to research from Oregon geologist John Allen, we now know the Tualatin River flowed and entered the Willamette River right here. At some point during the Ice Age floods, as massive amounts of glacial floodwaters backflowed from the Columbia River and filled the Tualatin Valley with 300 to 400 feet of water, the Tualatin River through the old channel was scoured, forming the lake, while also blocking it upstream at present-day Durham and Bridgeport Village, diverting it south where it now flows down into the Willamette in the West Lynn area. In the years that followed the Ice Age, natives settled along the shores of the Willamette where Oswego Creek meets it. The Chinook inhabited the area dating back to at least 8,000 years ago based on archaeological findings, and likely further, making it one of the earliest known inhabited areas in the Portland area. Today, the blast furnace still stands as a remembrance of how the city of Lake Oswego once started, as well as what could have been. Is it a good thing Portland didn't become the Pittsburgh of the West? Or could large-scale iron production have helped Portland grow into a more prosperous city? If you enjoyed the video and would like to see more videos of the Pacific Northwest history, please like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions on places I should check out next, comment below.